vegetarian. You'd have to give me some. All right, I have to eat meat. That's I don't know how to give it up. All right, so how does it feel physically? That would be another detail, and I went into that a little bit with the sand. But with yours, it might feel like you're getting invited to a lot of meetings, right? So you have to go to all these different meetings, and so you feel maybe even a little tired, right? You go to bed exhausted from all the attention you got.
I'll have her hurt me.
Right, and then you hire a personal trainer to get a little. Oh, another great personal trainer, although I haven't had the experience, but I've heard great things about her as well. Resni, you guys. All right, so guess what I have next? Anybody? If you don't know the answer to the last thing that I've listed. Practice, practice, practice. Whew. Because we're not going for permanence, right? We just want to make these things a habit. Can you see how this could benefit you? How many of you do it right now?
Practice. Visualizing.
Visualizing? Good.
Yes.
Okay.
I do, but I can't.
Do you have the emotion in it? Have you been doing that? Okay. If you've been doing it some, make sure you add it every time. Okay?
Never done the smell.
Yeah.
Never done the smell. Seriously, if you could do that, you want to add that too. The smell is an important sense. You want to include it, if you can. I know it sounds weird, but some people are better at that than others. Some people can't go there. So, yeah.
And I think sometimes the challenge is getting it clear enough in your mind to even visualize it. Sometimes
Yes.
you're off in 50 different directions and you think, I'm not sure where I'm going. That's really the problem. So.
Well, that means it might be time to sit down and get clear about where you're going. Yeah. Sometimes if we're getting fragmented and where we want to go, that's the time to step back. You know, and if you're struggling with that, then you need to hire somebody to help you or get a good friend who knows how to do that. But step back, reorganize yourself, get clear, and then move into visualizing. Because visualizing scattered is going to get you what? Scattered. Yeah. You're not going to go where you want. Yes.
So visualizing will be the same as dreaming, or visualizing will be more objective?
Okay.
Because, I mean, you can dream about things.
See, yeah.
And it will be probably the same steps.
Yes.
But visualizing is more objective to who you are and where you want to be.
Well, I would say dreaming is probably pretty close depending on what you're doing, and you just may need to add some things. Okay? Like if you're just daydreaming and there's no direction, then it's probably not going to be, it's not going to help you achieve your goals. You want to be a little more of a planner about it. Okay? It doesn't mean you have to get, you don't have to overdo it, but if, say you want, like in work, well, let's not do work. Anybody have another one? A goal. Husband. A houseboat. Okay, so you could dream all day long that you're on the houseboat, but that may not be enough to eventually get to the houseboat. It could just keep being a dream. If you're going to visualize it to make it happen, you want to add everything. You want to add the smells of the water, if you can. If you can't, go there. Go where you put your houseboat. Smell the air. Get familiar with it. Really sink into what it might feel like to be on a boat on that lake or wherever you might have put it, a pond. I don't know. Okay? But visualize down to the smallest detail. Get a picture of the boat if you need to. But you dream with direction. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then you add these other components like the emotion to it, that sort of thing. Of course, dreaming sometimes that comes naturally. We kind of get happy with it, right? Oh, I can't wait. Yeah.
I would think that if we use as an example something that we've probably all done to perfection is visualize our wedding before we did.
Oh,
And if we can put that kind of detail
yes.
in each visualization, that it almost gives you a clue where you should be when you're thinking that way.
Sure. There are many people that visualize their wedding down to the finest detail. Yes. Okay, now thank you for saying it that way. By the way, it triggered something in my head. I have had people visualize to the extreme, and they find the house that looks exactly the way they want, and then they fixate on the house, and they put in a bid, And they're sure it's theirs because they've been visualizing it and it's got everything that they want and it's perfect. And then they don't get the house.
I know that.
Yeah, real estate agent's been there, walked many people through this. And then they're disappointed. I had a client who went into, not depression, but she had depressive-like symptoms when she lost her house. Because it was her house. She had decided, you know, that's my house. It has the right amount of bedrooms, the right amount of bathrooms. It's right where I want it to be. And when she didn't get it, it was like God was against her. I mean, she just lost it, you know. And it only took like 4 sessions. She was back on track. She just got off for a minute, you know. But when you visualize on a goal, you need to keep in mind that you got to be flexible. It may not come out exactly the way you want. It may flow. It may flow in a different direction, but you'll still end up eventually getting where you want to go. Okay? It may not look the same, but it'll be close, right? If the houseboat was supposed to be white and it comes out red, are you going to be disappointed? You could paint it red. I mean white. You know? What?
I said paint's cheap.
Paint's cheap, right. Yeah, but we have to allow that things aren't going to be perfect. All right? That's a part of this. If you go for perfection, we're never going to get where we want to go. We're always going to be disappointed. Our expectations will always fall short. So you want to allow that things are going to go in a new direction, and that's okay. Let it flow. Let life be, because when things flow, we feel better. Okay, and I've gotten the, I need to start tying it up, but the nice thing is I'm coming near there already, so we're doing good. You're becoming a lifeaholic as we speak, but you already knew that, okay? In the words of Yogi Bhajan, some of you know him because he has tea in every grocery store, okay? Patience pays, okay? Gratitude is the open door to abundance. I can't read it on my screen. Okay. If you want to learn a thing, read that. If you want to know a thing, write that. If you want to master a thing, teach that. Okay? We need to think more that way about our teachers, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm also suggesting that as you learn these things, share them. If you're not teaching people, if they ask, please share it with them, because these gifts help us, don't they? They move us forward into the life that we want. And we want that for everybody, don't we? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, is everybody ready? We're coming up to the end. All right, congratulations. You're a lifeaholic. All right. Wonderful. All right, so now we're going to say it. Everybody stand up. All right, I appreciate the clap, but that was for you guys. Okay, you ready? Okay, you're going to do this. You're going to say, on 3, you're going to go, I'm a lifeaholic. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm a lifeaholic! Okay, a little more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm a lifeaholic!